All right, so we're back. Just with some examples to go along with the this is practice along with the examples and the instructions that I gave to you previously. Okay, the slide or the video you just paid attention to. So here we go. We're going to utilize the order of operations. Sorry, I didn't erase it, but the process is still the same. There are no parentheses, so we're not utilizing any parentheses. Okay, we're not going to work any parentheses, but what we can do is see if there are any exponents. No, no exponents. So we go to the next thing. Is there multiplication or division? Yes, here we have division. So we're going to solve 21 divided by 7, which is 3. And we're going to, once again, rewrite the problem. Okay, so now the next step is to add or subtract. Okay, add or subtract. Well, addition is first. So we're going to add 14 plus 3, which is 17, minus 3. Our answer is going to be 14. Okay. Now there is no way to check it. You just have to resolve it, or you can put it in your calculator and check it. But if you want to know how to do it, I suggest that you practice doing it first. All right. All right. So I may need more room, but we'll see. Okay. This is a fraction or improper fraction, and so we're going to take the exponent that's on the on the outside of the parentheses. We're going to multiply. We're going to have 7 to the second, which is 49, and then we have 2 to the second, which is 4. Then we have minus. We're going to distribute the 2 to the 5. We have 5 to the second, which is 25, and 4 to the second, which is 16. And if you look at the previous videos where it talks about how to subtract fractions, then go back and look at that. And so what we got to do is look at the denominators to see what are the common, what do they have in common. So 4 and 16, common denominator is going to be 16. 4 times 4 is 16. So I got to do 49 times 4, which I don't know what that is off the top of my head. So I have to multiply 9 times 4 is 36. Carry my 3, 4 times 4 is 16. Plus 3 is 196. So that's going to be 196. 16, denominator is the same, 25. We're going to subtract. I mean, it's very small over here. You may have to zoom in. We're going to subtract 196 and 25. That's 1, that's 7, that's 1. So we end up with 171 over 16. And we have to reduce. Remember, we divide. We go 171 divided by 16. All right, 16 goes into 17 one time. Subtract 16. We have 7 minus 6 is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. And so we end up with 1. Sorry, 1, because that's our quotient. 1 and 11 over 16. That's our answer. All right. So then we go to a more complicated problem. Potentially, it's just not more complicated, just more work, really. Okay. So let's solve. We use the order of operations. We're going to do parentheses first. And so what I do is I try to circle what it is that makes sense as far as what the order of operations is. I got 16 minus 14, which is 2. I'm sorry, I'm going to go back to what I said. I'm going to do first or next. All right, 16 minus 14 is 2. I'll rewrite the problem. Okay, what's next? You would say parentheses, but there's no problem to work in the parentheses, right? So then what I'm going to do is do exponents. Exponents, 2 to the third is 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. All right, so then these brackets are also called parentheses. So that's going to be 11. see I keep writing smaller and smaller, right? And so here, this is multiplication. So that's going to be 66 minus 10, which equals 56. So the answer to this problem is 56. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to erase this information here so that I can have more room to solve this problem. All right. Here we go. Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm sure you're ready. So the first thing we do is what? Right? We solve the parentheses. Now you may say, okay, which one of these do we do first? It doesn't matter, but we'll start with the numerator information. So we have 7 plus 3 times the difference of 11 and 9, which is 2 to the 4th power. And we have 2 to the 4th, which is 16. That's 3. That's 7. We'll bring that down here. So 3 times 16 is 48. Okay, so we just continue solving, which is 55. All right. Then we're going to solve the numerator. So what do we work first? Division. That's 10 divided by 2, which is 5. 6 plus 5 plus 11. So 11, right? 11 plus 5 plus 6. I'm trying to solve in my head. You see that? That's 11 plus 11, right? Which is 22. 22. We can reduce both by 11. The greatest common factor, because we're reducing, is 11. This becomes 5 over 2, and this can be reduced to 5 halves, or 5 50-cents, would be, just solve it for you, that's 2 goes into 5, 2 times. 2 times 2 is 4, minus 1, that equals 2 and 1 half. Okay. Well, that's the end of the video. Those are your examples. If you have any questions, please put them in the comment section. Please subscribe to Driving Math, because driving math is what we do. I mean, it's kind of cheesy, but I apologize for that. I have to come up with something that's better. And continued success on your journey. Thank you. Bye.